voice dipped in the kind of regal understanding that only comes from living, being. A kind of ancestral wisdom calling out to me from the other side of pain. She is my past and my future. Wrapped her gentle, powerful words in the folds of my soul, and with that first, most pressing breath, she told me who I was. I know you're thinking, oh, what a lovely notion. If only all of us could be born knowing who we are, right? Well, trust me, that story came and went. My great-great-great-grandmother's words only lingered in my thoughts for the early part of my childhood. Then, somewhere around the age of 5, something shifted. I mean, there I was, the cutest, chubbiest little girl, though I didn't know it at the time, dancing around and soaking up all the joy this world had to offer me, smiling carelessly and living inside every note and phrase my spirit could grasp. I was without worry, fear, or doubt, completely comfortable in my skin. And then, it happened. Somewhere between family get-togethers and my weekly dance classes, somebody let me know, told me, gave me some information that had previously eluded me. Somebody said, girl, you too much. And they meant it. Must have said it with such disdain that I immediately knew it wasn't a good thing, that I was different, not like everyone else. Yep, until the sweet age of 5, I was innocent, filled with all the knowing of the women who came before me, riding the waves of my great-great-great-grandmother's words, loud, passionate, proud, full of joy. And then someone took up their mirror of judgment and said, you show is that. Funny. I never knew that being me was a bad thing until someone said it was. Okay, so I agree with what she said. Any questions, any comments, anything?
I've heard it was great, but I haven't got the end. She's great.
Maybe anything? We're doing different showings from basically my goal is to have this done by December, so I can do it a couple of times along the way and then take it to Southern California before I take it to South Africa. If you're interested, I'll be in the hallway and you can give me your information so I can add you to my mail. You can go to my blog site, which is also like my artist site, is Too Much Woman. So toomuchwoman.weebly.com. Weebly, W-E-E-B-L-Y. It's a free blog site. So toomuchwoman.weebly.com. Anything else? That is not cynical. Oh, thank you. So, just so I'll tell you real quick, it's going to follow the lines of Love Supreme. And Love Supreme, the first movement is by John Culture, and the first movement is acknowledgement. So the whole beginning part is around people telling me that I have issues, right? So that's what happens to kids, right? You don't know that you're ugly, or you're too dark, or you're too tall, or too short, or too fat, or too skinny, or your face is too long, or whatever, until people tell you that who you are is the issue. So it's that. The second part is called resolution. It's around my teenage years. And that's going to be, you'll see my conflict with like dieting and trying to lose weight because they said I have a problem, so then I have to resolve it. The third part is called pursuance. And it's me realizing, you know what, losing weight is not really that easy. And why do I want to lose weight? And I'm tired of this whole game, so I'm just going to stop and just deal with myself, right? And then the fourth part is songs, which is like peace, ashe. And that's when I say, actually, I like me. I like this baby style. You know what I mean? And so it's more than even just dealing with, but it's like living and loving. Thank you guys so much. I'll be in the hallway. Okay.
Yes, sir. I wait for the spirit And words travel on their own wind. I chant. If I open, they rise like souls set free from heavy bodies. Lit from within. Smell sage. Covered with the new overstanding. Are y'all listening? The movement of trees precedes the rising of the tide. I dance with the moon as I wait for spirit. Spirit thinks to say things that I would not know to say. I wait for the spirit like women who have grown old, waiting for lovers. Anxious, steadfast, like a mother's love. And it enters like the scent of magnolia catches a southern breeze, floats forth like the chicks in broken letters. Excavating philosophy, exploding isms, mind and memory, spirit is always to the same, but I could not know to say. Spirit is a ball of loaf, and we break it with bleeding hands and we inhale dust. From the road the spirit is driving, and it feels in here like a still touch, smells, perfume oils, and the deep love, and the unbearable sweetness of the all and all flows. It unfolds possible and lays it on a table with a lace cloth. We have come here to be elevated into now the two-tongue tale. Let the church say Ashe. Ashe. May we all become fishers of men. Witness with me tonight that spirit in God's tongue. First there was the word. The word is good. One word. One struggle. One word. Wordslanger! At the service. Ink. Writer's blood. Indigo sorcery, singing blues and exaltation without a sound, painted on a page, snapshot, people thought, verbatim, no evolution, and it ain't no room for growth. Perhaps it will be interpretation, but how? It's on the page, inked. Like them tangled hearts underneath the spray can clown tattered on graffiti artists. Ink shall not be moved. Removable only with the braces, scrubbing on skin, not penciled in, not erasable, permanently marked, as if in cement. Semper Fidelis, meant to last centuries, liminal landmarks of a shifting geography, and nothing that means now what it meant yesterday. Language melts, and it reassembles itself in a different village, wearing a different dress, and it goes to market on a different day. Ink is a trick to tie lies together until they weigh as much as the truth. Ink can be reproduced without soul. Can't change its mind. Runs in water. It's meant to be fireworks. It turned into bombs. Ink has often been used as a tool by the devil. Stealing sound like Kodak stole souls of Geronimo and Sitting Bull and set them safely, aimlessly, unmoving on a page. No more is the wind's return. How do you tie a drum to a page? Ink and got no heartbeat. No more is the wind. Creation, destruction, life force, pushing past the continent of the mouth, crossing the borders of the lips. Spit is free. It's like liquid mercury. It's set to serve circles or dissemble them. Spit more nimble than ink. can reinvent itself with a raised eyebrow. It can sit in the shade of a tone. It can pitch tent, offer up one song, telling many stories. Now spit far above empty white pages, don't always dress for the occasion. Sometimes arrive uninvited, often full of spirit, hoarse from testimony. Language swears it's its own army. Spit has lost the land that its library stood upon. But it's memorized all words in the books too sacred to write. You see, he ain't never had keys to the temple anyway. It always told the story afterwards. Unless, of course, it was written on the face of the Virgin Bride. Then it might signify dreams. Maybe. But you got to be asleep to dream. Spit is awake. Ink stole jazz from Coltrane and dance from delicate, dusty dancers. Ain't nobody wrote about her. Just dance their stories without remembering their calluses upon their feet. You see, it ain't free. It costs to color improvisation in amateur colors while 5-year-olds massacre 100-year-old music trapped on a page, not meaning what it meant when it was written. It say a lot of fine sounding things. You want to sound the way you sound when your mama's in the room. But not the way they treated my mama. Or the way they treat me or want to treat my kids in their time. No, they don't write down the color of that. They keep it in with the notes stored out with babies in bathwater. Ain't been known to be scandalous. I done seen them hunt rabbits with a cane. Well, you be careful of rabbits with quick tongues, armed with their own histories, twisted in DNA. How do you learn that? If spit remembers to remember, how you shoot the nose off that? If spit can see stars that you need a telescope to see, then what else it know that you don't know? Listen, and you can write it down, because ink is good for that. But it don't swear to tell the truth. It's hard to look in the eye, and it don't always signify what it meant when it was written. What if ink leave you out? You still exist. What if ink say you is what you ain't? When it is you? What if ink fills up the whole page and don't leave you nothing but the margin? You got enough room to write? What if they leave parts of you floating in the ocean on survival's necessity? Shall I write that tale? What if you ain't got language no more? You still write? What if they take all your words before you can write them down? Then maybe you invent new words. Spitting free styles, razor words, tubo, never eat, meaning changing before they hit the page. How you like me now? I still think you in this conversation. You think? It don't signify. It don't signify like blue, black, wrinkled old men wearing stingy brims, teeth clenching $5 cigars. Breath smell like gin and know it from a distance, and their eyes grin as they eloquently explode the